Grayson Show.
Well, welcome to another episode of SKST Radio, and you tuned into the Cammie Grayson Show. And today is normally Thanksgiving, but we switched it last week. So we're going to say today is Artist Network. And so we have a great artist by the name of Ellis Hamilton. And I mean, he is just so awesome. Ellis, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Cammie. It's so great to meet you finally. And I was really enjoying your theme song. I was like, where can I get that?
You can get it from SKST Radio.
Okay, nice. Because man, I was loving that whole groove and everything. I'm sitting here like, oh man, this is so
cool. Thank you. I actually wrote the lyrics to that, believe it or not.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah. And so we have a musical part of this studio. So yeah, it's all cool.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Awesome.
Well, thank you. Now it's not about me tonight. It's about you, sir. So tell people who you are and what you do.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Ellis Hamilton. I'm a musician, a performer, a composer. My main instrument is alto saxophone. I play others as well, like drums, piano, tenor and soprano, a little flute, vibraphone, bass and clarinet, and a little bass guitar as well.
Wow, dude, you got a whole concert by yourself.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That is so cool. Okay, so
thank you.
You've been doing this for a while. Tell people, how did you get started? When did you get the musical bug?
Wait, sorry. So I understand you're talking about I've been doing music for a while, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. I have been in love with music for as long as I can remember. So I started as a drummer. I was about 3.
Wow.
Now my family, they have a whole other story. They say that from infancy. Now, of course, I have no recollection of this, so I'm going with age 3, right? But from infancy, I apparently was making rhythms on some pots and pans that my mom had just like laid out for me to use and just mess around with, right? As I said, I don't remember any of that, so I'm going with age 3, right after I saw the movie Drumline. And okay, I think you'll enjoy this. That is still one of my favorite movies, right? But from that age, I could act out everything in the movie, every line, every song, every one of the drum cadences, but even all of the dance moves that the cheerleaders were doing on the football fields. I could act out and have the whole thing down, right?
Wow.
Yeah. I'm sure we have it on tape somewhere in the house, but
yeah, so that is so cool.
Well, thank you very much. So yeah, I started drums at 3, and my parents bought me my first drum set at age 6, and that next year I became the drummer for the praise and worship band at our church.
Okay.
And at 7, age 7 is also around the time that I picked up the piano and I started to compose songs as well. Then at age 11, I picked up alto saxophone. And of course, over time, I've added a few other instruments into my list.
I would say the catalog, but it's not catalog. It's your musical list.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. So when I was in school, I learned how to play the xylophone.
Nice.
And then I played the clarinet.
Nice.
And that's as far as in marching band. So
Nice.
so cool. I love when people are, like you, musically inclined and I mean, so let's go back to school. So did you take classes to learn how to do all this?
So I am primarily a self-taught musician, right? And then when I was sorry, 1 second. When I was about 13, but then I received some professional coaching and guidance with the saxophone for a couple years, and then of course I went to college.
Well, tell us about school. How did college work out?
That was it was a lot of fun. I definitely learned a lot of things about myself, both personally as well as professionally, right? So it definitely was a good experience. I went to Berklee College of Music, and I was a dual major in saxophone performance and film scoring.
Wow, Berklee, how cool is that?
So, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So what are the most important musicians and influencers you've had growing up besides John Line?
Well, besides that, that's a whole interview and a half right there. I'll tell you that much. Because man, I got a list. All right, but okay. Well, Najee, he is my favorite musician and such a huge inspiration.
Yeah, Najee.
Yeah.
He goes way back. So you have a relationship with Najee. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, yeah. I am so blessed to have known him since I was about 13, and I am grateful to call him my longtime friend and mentor.
Nice. Well, you know what? So for those people who have not been to a Jazzy Christmas, I'm new here, and last year was my first time going to the Jazzy Christmas. And Cynthia said this is the 4th time now. And so when I came in and I was waiting for you to perform, right? And I was like, okay, I want to see this Ellis guy. I want to see Ellis. And so when you got up there, I mean, you just pretty much took the show. I mean, everybody was so happy and it was a great atmosphere. And you were just more of a leader to me. I got that you were the leader of the whole group. You probably was the youngest one out of the whole group, but it seemed like everyone followed your lead. And I thought that was very cool.
Well, thank you, Cammie. I appreciate that. But I also have to give a lot of credit to the whole lineup. I mean, everybody on that stage they are just such exceptional and amazing musicians. And I was so happy to be a part of that show and to, and just to be able to share the stage with everyone.
I know. I mean, it seemed like you guys got along very well. The fuzz band was phenomenal.
Woo! Fire.
I mean, it just seemed like you guys all been together forever, for a long, long time. And I enjoyed myself. I really did enjoy myself.
Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to the next one in a couple weeks.
Yeah, very excited about that. Well, so we're going to take a quick break, Ellis, and then we come back. We're going to play your new song that you're advertising, right? So happy. And so
happy with you. Yes. Yeah.
So happy with you.
Yeah.
And so we're going to play that, and then we're going to come back and talk about that and how you got going with that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Awesome.
All right. We'll be back after this.
From the heart of the coast where the waves rise high, they magazine we lift and amplify. Stories of love, of strength, of pride. Giving back, standing tall, side by side. We are the rhythm, we are the voice. Community rising, making bold choice. On short drive, we shine, we soar. They magazine forever, evermore.
Right. If you just tune in, you haven't tuned in too late, you tune into the Cammie Grayson Show. And today is Artist Network. Yep, special night. We're doing it on a Monday. But we got a very special guy here. He goes by the name of Ellis Hamilton. And he is, I mean, phenomenal, guys. He is just so phenomenal. So tell us about your song. Tell us about the music. I can't hear you.
Okay, how's this?
That's it.
Yeah, okay. Great. Sorry. So could you repeat your question one more time, please?
No, I was just saying, tell us about So Happy With You.
Yes, okay. So yeah, So Happy With You is my most recent single that I co-wrote. Well, it's my most recent out of my 3 singles that I co-wrote with the legendary Grammy-winning songwriter and produced with Mr. Barry Eastman. So, yeah, and I had a lot of fun with this single.
All right. Well, we have the song. Do we have permission to play it?
Oh, sure.
Absolutely. All right. Let's hear it. Wow. That's amazing.
Thank you so much.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Appreciate that.
Man, dude. So how do you put something together like that?
So with the singles, what usually happens is Barry sends me the music that he's worked on, and then he just tells me to listen to it and just sort of play what I feel, and that's usually how it comes about.
I love it. Absolutely love it. So now you write for you do music for just musicians, writers and different things like that, or you just solely work for yourself?
What do you mean? I'm not.
Well, I'm asking, do you do music for other artists? Do you, or you just do just for yourself?
Oh, I would love to do that at some point. I mean, I always like have like a lot of ideas in my head, and I'll be honest, sometimes it's hard to turn my brain off. But I mean, yeah, if the opportunity ever arises to do something like that, I would love to do that. I mean, in the same way that I have a whole like list of musicians who inspire me,
Mhm.
from all genres. Really, I have a list of people I would like to work with as well.
Gotcha. Oh, I love it. So okay, so you have a song that was number one on the billboards, right? Tell us about
Oh
that.
yes, yeah, yes. My heart to yours. Yeah, for that to go, for that to be my pardon me, 1 second, please. For
You
that
good?
to be my debut single and to reach number one on the charts, that is just an amazing blessing, right? And
Yeah.
although honestly, Cami, while I am touched and humbled by the recognition and the acceptance that that song has received, what that means to me is that a lot of people who listened to it were impacted and were
Hmm.
touched by
Yeah.
that song, right?
Yeah.
And that's really all, all uh, all I hope to do with my music, and and honestly, and just yeah, of who I am. You know, I just hope to continue making music and doing things in a way that can uh, uh, move and to touch people, and hopefully try to make a difference.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I go back to the event last year. I mean, you had everyone standing up. I mean, that has to be a rush to
Oh,
see a whole room. I mean, not a room, a whole theater full of people up and dancing and grooving to your music. I
well,
mean, that has to be a good honor and a good feeling for you.
thank you so much. I have a confession. I had my glasses off for about 90% of the show, so I will I hope that everybody enjoyed it, but I couldn't see a thing. So, but if they enjoyed it, I'm very happy, and I'm blessed and very thankful.
You're too funny. You know what? And the lights were bright on you guys too. I mean, it was just beaming bright at you guys on stage too. So I can imagine it's kind of hard to see the audience.
I'm happy that everybody enjoyed the show. And not just me, but all of the artists that night. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, I'm highlighting you though, not all the
yeah.
other ones. I'm highlighting you tonight. So,
Oh, thank
but
you.
yes,
I
everyone was
appreciate that.
great. Everyone was great, and you're so humble. But I'm giving you your flowers. This is your,
Thank you
this is
so
about what you do, and so, and you know what, and I'm glad you're that type of person. You know, you want to make sure that everyone else is acknowledged and things like that. That's the way to be. You're very humble, and so thank you for being you. Thank you for being you. And so I want to learn a little bit more about you, though. So now, what's your favorite instrument? Is it the alto? What's your favorite instrument?
Matt, again, we'll need a whole other interview. But here's the thing. Okay, so I like them all equally. Okay, the alto, the drums, and the piano, right? And I draw on them all in in different ways when I write and what I record also. Like,
Okay.
like I can, like, depending on what I write up or record. Sometimes I'll start with the piano, right, and then I'll move over to the drums, or sometimes like vice versa, or I might even come up with a melody on the on the alto. A song I wrote years ago. I actually started with the melody on the alto, and then I added in all of the other instruments, right? So each of those are they have different points of inspiration, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And the vibraphone, I just don't have one. But if you've have you ever seen the movie Catch Me If You Can? Okay, so
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes. Okay, so John Williams, the composer of that, he has this piece called Closing In. That so here's the story. I love John Williams, right? I love that movie. I love that score. And for one of my exams at Berklee, I learned that piece on the alto saxophone as a final exam. And then I thought, man, it would be so awesome if I could learn to play that on the vibraphone. So I found out that they had a MATLAB 1 course at Berklee, right? So I enrolled in that class so that I can start to mess around with the vibraphone and learn how to play that piece on the vibraphone. And then I just fell in love with that instrument too. So
nice. So Ellis, tell me about the other side of Ellis, the not musical side of Ellis.
How do you mean? Because in all honesty, that I'm still working on that, because like a lot of what I do, like I love what I do so much that I don't know if I have a hobby or anything like that. but what do you mean?
But it can get that way, right? Okay,
yeah.
So for instance, like I love podcasting. That's my life.
Okay.
I love podcasting, right?
Yeah, nice.
But I also love having a podcast studio. But then I also love to write music.
Nice.
But I also love to write books. Then I also love to do graphic design. I mean, so where's your balance? What do you do outside of music?
Oh man. My family and other people have been asking me that same question for years. I'm still trying to work on it. But in all honesty though, so I really love creative writing. I love that side. I wrote a novel. It's still in the proofreading stages. It has been since I started Berklee, but still, but yeah, but I wouldn't like to get it published at some point. So yeah, I love that. I love writing and making films as well. So yeah, that is also a huge passion of mine. And actually, when I was 14, I made my own short film. I wrote it, edited it. I shot it, I was in it as well, and that was my first like foray into film scoring, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's real cool. I
thank
think
you.
that's kind of. I was looking at the Wicked, right? And so after I saw the movie, I wanted to go back and
Ooh,
I
that
know it's
movie is so good,
amazing. I mean, it's
so good, so
amazing.
good. I can't
Just
wait for part two.
I know part two. It's out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out now. But the whole cool thing was going back to find out how they got the story, how they wrote the story, and then who did the actual musical score.
Oh yeah.
And so they had the interview and they told us about how they got started and how it worked out. And I'm like, okay, so these two guys, they combined the story. And that's how they came up with the whole musical score of it. And then, I mean, just to pick the two ladies that they picked was phenomenal. The voices, the
Yes.
vocals, the
Yes.
music score. I mean, it was just amazing. And
Yes.
so I feel like, the things, people like you who's performing and doing all these type of things, there's no limit to all the things that you could do.
Well, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, and I really do. I truly would love to branch out more into my other, like fields and definitely other avenues of writing and composing as well.
Mm-hmm.
And my creative writing, like things that also. But yeah, I'm still trying to work on the balance piece of it. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Now, are you set up where you can play something right now?
um we might have to go to another like another commercial, but what would you like to hear? I mean, the piano might be the easiest thing right now, but
Well,
yeah.
if it's a problem, it's okay. I just thought it was so cool that you have the music right there.
Oh well,
Keyboard right there.
well. So okay, well, so I don't have the horn out, but what I do have. Hold on one second. Do you want to hear some percussion?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Hold
So
on one second. I'll be right back.
You want me to take a quick break and come right back?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back after these messages. All right, if you just tuned in, you haven't tuned in too late. You're tuned into the Cammie Grayson Show. And no, it's not Thursday, it's Monday, but we're doing Artist Network today. So, Ellis, what do you got?
Hey, Cammy. Okay, so this is a bongo cajon, right? So,
Okay.
as I mentioned, I started as a drummer, and like for me, there's like the drums are like my roots in a way. I mean, like, I cannot, like, I will never like stop, that like loving and just wanting to play the drums, that I
Right.
will always love the drums, right? So this, I just happen to be, well, no, I wanted to go to Guitar Center, okay, and then I saw this, right? Um, this is a bongo cajon, right? And so it has the from my understanding, right? It has the functions of a cajon, which is a box drum, basically, right?
Okay.
But a cajon usually has the bass and the snare sound, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this takes the sound of bongos and it fits it into a cajon style box. So yeah, and you can make music like on the sides, on the top, like on the front and on the back. So if you don't mind, I'll just
Yeah, sure.
Can you hear this?
Yes.
Can you hear this? Okay, cool. Let me think. There.
Now that kind of sound like timbales to me.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
You just gave me a whole other idea. I don't have timbales, but I'm gonna see what I can work with for a song.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. Timbales. That is so cool.
Wow. Oh, nice. Wow.
Yeah, I love it.
Man,
Love it.
you just unlocked something in my brain. I told you I can't turn it off.
Well, before we wrap it up, I want to find out if we can get some words of wisdom from you. To if you have someone that's interested in doing music and want to get where you are in life, give me some words of wisdom that you can help them get to their path.
Wow. Well, yeah. Wow. Hold on. Let me set this down. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Thank you, Cammie. Well, I guess I would say just continue to work hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Work hard and practice, believe in yourself. That is key and such a very important foundation, not just in music, but in anything you decide to do, right? Is having the confidence and the belief in yourself to say, you know what? I can do this, right? I do have what it takes. I am able to do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have these abilities and I have these skills for a reason, right? And so, I think trusting in that and moving forward is very important, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the music side, right? I would say you definitely need to protect your music with copyright. That I can't stress enough. Now I am still learning about a lot of the in-depth sides of the business area of music myself, but
Mm-hmm.
that is one area I can say is protect your music in the copyright form, right? And then on the creative side, don't be afraid to try things and find out what works for you. That say is also as important, right? You know,
Mm-hmm.
there is so much joy you can find in just like sitting down, like at a piano, at a drum set, at a at a guitar, right? On a flute, even on anything, and just saying, I have no idea of what I'm going to create, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jump in and see what happens, right? And
Right.
eventually, you might even find your own voice or your own style, or you might find something that can help lead you to your own voice or your own style, right? And also just know that with faith, hard work, prayer, and with determination, also anything is possible.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So, Ellis, tell people how they can get in contact with you or how they can buy your songs.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, you can. Yeah, follow me on um almost forgot my own handles for a second. Wait, hold on. Give me a second, please, because. Right. Okay. Right. Social media. Right. Okay. I am on social media. It is my Instagram is at Ellis Hamilton Official. My Facebook is on just my name, Ellis Hamilton, and my on TikTok, I believe, is Ellis Hamilton Music. It's hard to keep track of everything sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
But I do have a website also. It's ellishamilton.com. And in between all of those, I can try to post updates about like my music and my shows and everything like that. And and yes, I do respond on those all. Also, if anybody wants to get in touch. Also, my songs, they are on all of the streaming platforms. So Apple Music, Amazon Music, Pandora, and all of those. And they are also on the Sirius XM station Watercolors.
Nice. I love it. Ellis, thank you so very much for being a guest. And I don't want this to be your last time. I want to invite you back whenever you got something that you need to share with the world. Let us know, and we can get you scheduled, because I would love to follow you and hear all the good things that's coming your way.
Well, thank you, Cammie. I really appreciate that. I had such a fun time doing this, and thank you for being so patient with me as well. I really appreciate it.
Oh no, absolutely. This is fun. I enjoy this. I like I said, I love your spirit on the stage. I feel like I know you already.
Oh,
Because
well, thank you so much.
from the graphic design to listening to your music, and just kind of knowing of you, I just feel like I already knew you anyway. So it's just a good spirit, So
Well, thank you, Cammie. Yeah, and I'll see you. Will I see you at the Attics on in December for
yes, you will.
Christmas? Okay, cool, awesome.
I will be there. Hopefully, I get to meet you in person.
Oh, that would be great. I would love that.
Okay. Well,
Right.
until next time, everybody, check him out at the Attics. Is it December 6th, right?
Yes.
December 6th.
Yep.
And you can buy the tickets on Ticketmasters, and also Google a Jazzy Christmas show, and you should be able to find it. Okay. And then it's jcfoundation.com is her website. And so you can go and find and see all the performers that's going to be performing. And it's exciting. It's fun. This will be my second show, and I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
Ellis, thank you so much. Until next time.
Okay.
Keep going. All right, guys. See y'all next week.